I mean, and I said it, and every evaluator said it. He's the best pure thrower and passer of the football in this past draft class, including Bryce Young and Will Levis and all the other guys.
Thinking about it, I was like, I mean, in all seriousness, is he the best rookie quarterback we've ever seen? I don't remember a rookie quarterback doing this.
CJ Stroud is not just playing football. CJ Stroud is a leader of men. And when you are a leader of men that has that level of talent, dudes follow you.
The Houston Texans make a glorious victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They win 39-37, and I'm pretty much just going to let my thoughts kind of just flow in and out of my body. First things first, CJ Stroud, welcome to top 15 caliber style quarterback of the National Football League. It didn't take you very long to get there, but at least we're here. And top 15 doesn't mean you're a lock. Okay, CJ, I want to tell you everything up front. It doesn't mean you're a lock, but what it does mean is I can start having the conversations. I can start making the arguments. I can start creating narratives that help and benefit me. But I actually can also say without a shadow of a doubt that CJ Stroud is making a legitimate argument for being already in week 9 a top 15 quarterback as a rookie. Now, not a lot of people are going to agree with this. And so, with the people that are going to disagree with me, I just would like to put on a casual hat real quick, and I like to do the stats test. Let's do the stats test, and let's see if we can make an argument for CJ Stroud. Currently, right now, CJ Stroud is ranked 7th in the NFL for passing yards, okay? CJ Stroud is also tied 7th for passing touchdowns with 14. He currently sits at 12th in the National Football League with QBR sitting at 62.3, and then he also only has one interception in the NFL as a starting quarterback. So that within itself is brilliant. But we also have to go to the quarterback rating, which he has a 102.9 for the season, which has him at number 4. He's a 4th ranked quarterback in that attribute. So yes, I can start telling the world that he is a top 15 dude. Like, this is reality, and this is actually happening in real time. So what he decided to do in week 9 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is show up and show out. He throws 30 of 42 for 470 yards and 5 touchdowns. And here is the kicker. No interceptions. He has this ability to not turn over the ball. He has an ability to say, okay, well, we're on offense, so let's just keep the ball in offense. That's impressive. To go 30 of 42 for 470 yards and 5 touchdowns, and you don't have 1 interception. Like, no one's mad at you, CJ, if you throw 1 pick. No one's upset with you if you throw 2. But to go above and beyond and to throw 0 interceptions against a team like the Buccaneers, a defense like the Buccaneers that loves to headhunt, that loves to go after the ball. I mean, there was that interception drop. Nico Collins, I'm going to give you love later, but you did almost end an early drive with a drop pass that hit the hands of Antoine Winfield, and he dropped it, okay? But Nico, the connection between CJ Stroud and Nico Collins is getting really, really fun to watch, guys. Genuinely, it looks fun to watch. And we're gonna talk about I would guess he's the Rodman. I think Nico is still Batman, and we're gonna go with Tank Dell as a Robin. I don't think there's no flack in that. I love how he's undersized, how he's so tiny, but yet he's making the physical plays. Like, he's making the plays that makes you money. He's Tank Dell. We're talking about Tank Dell, right? Tank Dell, he's earning his playing time. I hope everyone understands that. Tank Dell has too much going against him physically to where you guys have to know that he's earning his playing time in practice and in the game. Like, they're not just giving Tank Dell these reps, okay? He's earning them, and he's beautifully illustrating why he earns them and why he deserves them, going for 6 receptions on 114 yards and 2 touchdowns, and that last touchdown coming in a clutch manner. So beautiful, so fun to see that game that you guys had against the Bucs. And then also, we need to talk about Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz is creating just go with me on this one. And the only reason I can say it like this is because it's the only time I've really seen it consistently. Okay, I know we have the Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. And I know we have the Tom Brady and the Rob Gronkowski. I'm not going to start talking out of my behind and say that Dalton Schultz are on either one of those levels. Okay, I won't say that. But I will say this, and I will say this with conviction, because I see CJ Stroud, an up-and-coming pocket passing quarterback that has the ability to use his legs for exciting moments and or times in which he seems it best fit to use his legs. And then I see Dalton Schultz, a tight end who has an uncanny ability to find the open, soft zones to show, hey, I'm open, throw it to me. And he's always wide open. And I get this Tony Romo, Jason Witten feeling, this vibe. And it's like every single time CJ Stroud didn't have any outlets, didn't have any points, didn't have anywhere to go, boom, Dalton Schultz is just there and he's wide open. Like no one's near him. It wasn't, I mean, there was a few times, I'm not going to talk, there was a few times where the defense was there and he had to make a nice catch. Most of the time, Dalton was out in space. And one thing about Dalton that I love is his physicality on how he ends all of his runs. It's him lowering his shoulder and inflicting punishment on any tackler that thinks they're going to get him down. So that's all great. That's all Brownie. I love it so much offensively of what's happening. Noah Brown, hello, getting us 6 receptions on 153 receiving yards and a touchdown. I just don't know if it's these weapons that are just clicking on a high octane, or is CJ Stroud really already legitimately a top 15 quarterback? I don't know. I can't really fathom the actual brilliance of what we're seeing offensively. But what I do know is I want the play calls to remain simplistic. I want them to have the option for big play opportunity, but I do not want to get too cute. I saw in the red zone, there was this Tank Dell Wildcat thing with Derek Singletary, I think it was. No, stop. No. Keep CJ Stroud in. Wildcat is a package used for when your quarterback is not good enough or you just want to be too cute, okay? And the thing is, you have a quarterback that is definitely good enough, and there is no reason for you guys to be getting too cute. No reason whatsoever. Keep pounding the rock. Even with Derek Singletary, you weren't making any hard yard gainage, but it was opening up those play action passes beautifully. And the great thing as to how the play action passes are being created is you have an immediate low, medium, high hot routes, right? You have something in the flats almost always open for you. And then I think Andrew Beck may have had one of those receptions. You have something that's always intermediate, so that's where Tank Dell comes into hand, or Dalton Schultz. And then you have something over the top. Noah Brown, Nico Collins, that's where they get involved. This offense is beautifully being constructed at the moment, okay? And I thought I could hold my parameters on what I thought this offense could be. What I illustrated it to be, that old school Matt Schaub, Arian Foster, Andre Johnson style of team. I don't know. I think y'all are kind of low-key creating something more beautiful, something more potent, something that only CJ Stroud is going to be able to create. Okay? And so I am no longer going to put parameters on this team because I see so many outliers overperforming. And that's what you want. Outliers overperforming, because what it tells you is that, A, it tells you have a lot of money somewhere, the fact that you have outliers, and you're improving your culture by everybody overperforming. And so there's a sense of next man up. Everybody is here. Get your job done. Everything is beautiful. And so lastly, all I have to do is ask you all to like, comment, and subscribe.